Okay, we're going to show you how not to cut, scratch, damage your rim when installing it. I've had a lot of guys comment on our wheel tire change videos. They say that I'm showing off and just going fast and just another tire change video. But we're going to show you this is a brand new rim. And so I've had the question lately, guys, how do you prevent scratching the rim? And I just forget to, I think, mention it in any videos because I'm just so used to it. You see I have powder in the tire, running a good tube. This is an 18-inch wheel. I will say 18 inches are obviously easier than doing a 19 rear, but everything's the same as far as how to go about doing it. Okay, so the big thing is taking your time and having good spoons. These are the Motion Pro spoons. See that little hook right there? That's how much we need. And I'll show you how we use that. Also, the Bead Buddy helps a ton as well. So we have all of our tools. And I'm going to try to go pretty slow. In this, also, I think we might have a bonus second video at the end of here after we show, because you can also scratch it taking it off, so we'll show that at the end, taking a rim off and a tire off a rim and what to look for. Okay, so now at this point, you want a good tire paste. This is a big help as well, because if the tire is not going down on the bead because, not moving on the tire because you don't have paste on it, that's going to be a factor and hurt you. Okay, so, and I'm getting it in this surface too on the inside, not just out here, but in here. Okay, this is a directional tire. Okay, so we want to be going this way. Sprockets down there. Okay, I got my direction figured out. And I do that in my head every time, like, I'm going to start with a valve stem nut, like so. And we're going to go in. So the big key here is, now this one's a tougher rim and something good to show because this is opposite. The KTM wheels that we do a lot of, the rim lock is right next to so this is a little harder, which is good. When the rim lock's right there, it's just easier to do this whole process. And I have tons of videos that show that. So I'm pushing the tube in, got my body pushing down on the tire, and you can see I'm like almost 2/3 of the way on. Now at this point, that hook, that spoon, is what's going in, and I'm not just driving it in there. My left hand picks up a hair. I feel it with my hand underneath. Can you get down in there? Let's show that. So my finger comes underneath. I actually feel the spoon right there. I feel that it's hooked in. Okay, so that's our key right there. Now I got my body resting against here. Again, my left hand is lifting up on the tire, and I'm pushing like so. Just like that. Okay? So at this point, I'm going to get the tube all the way, all in here as much as I can. Now I'm going to flip the tire over the whole wheel. See that rim lock? I'm going to hook in here, just like this, hit it like that, walk it like this, and I stayed away from the rim.
No scratches.
Okay, so we're looking good. Valve stem is in a good position there. Okay, so now we're back to here. I like to just go over here and make sure that I'm glad I did, the tube is on top of the rim lock. Okay, I'm going to start just a little ways away from, you see every time I lift the tire, because the biggest way that you get scratches, I feel like, is when you come in here like this and miss, and you pull and you scratch the rim like that. There's really no reason for that if you're taking your time. I have done it, so it does happen. But I got my foot on my tire stand, which of course, don't forget to email us for the tire stand drawings if you want them. That little hook is going to catch. It has to catch right there. That's the key. Do it again. Just like that. I feel it. So it has to catch right there. If you're not using tire spoons like this, it's going to be way harder. They're the flat ones. Okay, then right here, a little bit tougher, but I got my finger on the rim lock. I push the rim lock. I push the tire. Now at this point, I'm going to go over here and knock down the tire off the bead. Now if this was a 19, it'd be a lot tougher. So I'd get over here and knock this thing down. And you can see it. We haven't hit the rim anywhere yet. No scratches, so no stress here. Again, now my thigh's under the rim. I'm lifting up just like that. Again, my comes up here, takes pressure. I'm kind of getting, and I get under here like this, just like that. So now I can pull this out, and we're going to air up the tire, beat it up.
So people say that you didn't pinch a tube either.
Oh yeah. So here we go. Get this thing to beat up. This is for a really cool project build we're doing. We're going to be shooting with Racer X. You know what we can do? So look at that. Stem's not quite straight, huh? Let's give us a bonus tip.
Bonus tip.
Bonus tip.
Oh,
it just popped out.
Just popped in. Yeah, there you go.
It's still a little crooked, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to dial this down. This nut that I always say don't dial down. Get it a little straight like that.
Well, now you're for sure.
Now I'm going to let the air out. Let all the air out. That's going to allow the tube to move over right now inside the tire. We get those that are a little crooked. So right now with all that air out, it's going to come down there. And I like to even tighten it up a little bit more. And on an 18-inch rim, you don't have a lot of room to get in there with your, fat ratchet screwdriver like that. Okay, so now I'm going to put this back in. Put the stem back in. Okay, so we got the point on not scratching the rim, right? Everybody can see that? That was the whole point of this video, was don't scratch the rim. Okay, now also we're going to throw in some images here of Spencer's moose rim, we'll call it. It's been flat 3 or 4 times, and then he runs moose in it. With mooses, guys just give up on scratches. They don't even care. If you're running mooses, if you're the type of guy running mooses, you're hardcore, you know that you're going to have scratches all over your rims because you have way too many tools in there not to. Okay, so you see the stem is straight now. I backed off the nut against the rim. That was a little bonus for free tip. Okay, rim lock good and snug. Let's get a rag here. We'll use the Pro Buds tire paste. Okay, so I'm going to wipe off the tire so that you can see that we're really good on the rim. See the rim? No scratches. Let's go look at the other side. Pro X sprocket. It's a steel sprocket since it's going on our dual sport. We'll run. And it's a big bike. We'll set tire pressure. This thing's not going to be ridden for a few weeks.
Quite a while.
At best, we got a lot still to do. So we'll leave it 16.5. It'll probably be 14 by the time we're ready. We'll double check it, of course. Okay, so there's, and we always have the nut and the cap. I'm sure you guys have all seen us talk about that before. Okay, so that's a wrap on our no scratch rim. Hope that helps you out. One of the guys wrote me and asked what it was, experience or technique, and I'm like, I guess it's both. You know, you just got to take your time, and you saw the proper tools help a ton. Tire stand, not working on the ground or a bucket, but a tire stand, good spoons, that's going to help a ton. So hopefully that helps you out. If you keep watching, we'll have a little additional footage showing how to take off a tire, little tips on taking it off so you don't scratch it as well. So, all right, Jay here. Back now at this video here, we're going to show how to dismount a tire without scratching it as well. Because you can still scratch it dismounting. So if you guys are concerned about scratching your rims, we're going to show you how to do that, how to scratch your rim, but also how to avoid doing it. So when you're dismounting, we got all the air out. We have our rim lock loose. So one of the common things is like this motion. So you want to make sure you're under the tire here. I'm all the way under. I'm lined up with a spoon, and I've got the tire off. I'm knocking it off the bead. And I'm going to do this on both sides. Remember, if you need a tire stand, to email us, and we'll send you the drawings. Okay, so same thing. I'm taking my time and under the tire here. You can see a few scratches in here. I don't know how this bike was used, so I haven't had it the whole time to know when this happened. Now, one of the things I think that would happen right here is potentially trying to pull your tire spoon out before. It's necessary. That's why I like to have at least 3 spoons like this. I'm taking these bites like this. Now at this point, I don't need any more. So the 3 spoons lets me kind of get in there. And as I'm taking these bites, I'm just rolling right up there and see there's no scratches happening to my rim. Okay, so we'll flip over. Just like so. We're going to pause. And I got my body against the tire, and I'm taking it off. And so usually I'm doing this a lot faster, and so I'm still taking those same efforts. And see right there how I just did that? That could have, if guys were, I missed, I didn't scratch anything, but you could, if you were, and didn't have good spoons like this, you could have scratched it in that case right there. So now I just push my body against here. We'll just pop our tire and tube off. Okay, so that's how we take it off. Hopefully that helps you out. Let us know if you have any questions. You can email me as best. Like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you later.